A young stray was terrified at the shelter, but a female dog knew just how to comfort him. Imagine being in a completely alien place, surrounded by unfamiliar scents and sounds. It must be terrifying. So for a dog already accustomed to danger all around, finding himself in a dog shelter proved traumatic. According to the American Society for the Preservation of Cruelty to Animals, or ASPCA, an estimated 6.5 million animals go through American shelters annually, and around 3.3 million of these animals are dogs. In response, many shelters around the country are working to get their residents into loving homes. Take the Monroe County Animal Shelter, MCAS, in Alabama, for example. In September, the hardworking staff of this shelter received 2 dogs into their care. The pooches were called Dino and Suki, and they had been running as strays in the local area. No one really knows what life was like for the pair before they ended up at the shelter. Eddie Kelly, the director of volunteer group Paws Crossed Dogs Rescues, PCDR, discussed the subject with the Dodo on September 25, 2018. People had seen the dogs running around, she said. So animal control came in and took them to the shelter, Kelly continued. Rescuers named the male dog Dino and the female Suki. But while Suki adapted to her new surroundings quite well, Dino found the whole thing to be a traumatic experience. Everything about the shelter seemed to scare Dino. The new sights and sounds must have been a shock to the poor dog's senses. Consequently, an uncontrollable panic overtook him, which broke shelter staff's hearts. But despite his deep-seated fears, there was someone who could be counted on to comfort him. Because animal control brought Dino and Suki in together, the dogs were living in the same kennel. Dino snuggled up with Suki, and her closeness seemed to calm him down. As a result, the staff started to believe that the pooches had a deeper connection than just friendship. Kelly explained to the Dodo how their behavior is indicative of this theory. He's much younger, and he doesn't act like a dog who's a mate, she said. He acts like a dog who's a child. He leans into her and tucks his head underneath hers, Kelly relayed. He will not let her out of his sight, and he has to be touching her. If he is not physically touching her in some way, he's very stressed. The dog situation was further complicated when MCAS discovered that Suki was pregnant. The puppies were expected to arrive very soon, but Dino's carers didn't know how he would react. Needless to say, Dino suffered from serious separation anxiety each night he wasn't with Suki. Kelly suggested that shelter staff found the experience traumatic themselves. He wears himself out for hours on end, Kelly continued. As soon as they reunite them in the morning, he gets completely calm and relaxed. He likes to be at her side. He doesn't like being separated from her. This continued throughout the pair's stay, but then MCAS received some good news. PCDR had found a foster home that would take not only both dogs together, but also Suki's future puppies. On September 21, 2018, MCAS reported on Facebook that Suki had given birth to a pup in transit to her foster home. A further 9 puppies followed, with her son Dino close by for moral support. The others are reportedly in good health, as is Suki in the aftermath of her birthing. She's doing well, Kelly reported to the Dodo. Dino wants to get in the cage with her. A later Facebook post shared by MCAS on September 29, 2018, revealed that Dino and Suki's bond soon flourished again. And if Kelly's description for the Dodo of the pair's emotional connection is anything to go by, it's not surprising. They're inseparable, she stated. Kelly informed the website that the mother dog is very socialized, so somewhere along the line, she had contact with people. She wags her tail and enjoys being pet. Dino is very skittish around people. However, she said that Dino's fosterer won't give up on him. They'll really work with him, help bring out his personality, and show him that people aren't harmful, she revealed.